Alright, today we're going to talk about adjectives en français. And we're going to talk about basic, simple adjectives and how to set them up in French so that you can actually write some sentences and talk about other people. First of all, we're going to start with this blue box here. This blue box is our male box. Everything in this box is what you would see in the dictionary if you looked it up in a dictionary. So, for example, the word petite means small in French. We also have the word rouge, meaning red. We have anglais, meaning English or British. We have Canadian, meaning Canadian. We have paresseux, which means lazy. We have sportif, which means athletic. And we have mignon, which means cute. Now, if you were to go into a dictionary, you're going to see all of these words listed. And next to them, you're going to see a dash and a letter, or just a dash, or a dash and a couple of letters. What the French do when they use these words is they change them so that they become female. So what we're going to do is we're going to make them female words so that we can make them work. Now this box over here is our female box. What we're going to do to these words to make them female is we are going to add the letter E. Now I want you to notice that the word rouge already has an E, so we're not going to do anything to it. Notice what we did to Canadian. We added an N-E. And paresseux, we're going to change all together to paresseuse. Sportif becomes sportive, and mignon is going to add an N-E. Now this does not happen to all of the adjectives. They all usually just follow this petite right here, but most of them follow petite. Some of them do change and follow these other structures. If you notice the endings, every ending is going to match. So anything that ends in ON is going to add an NE. Anything that ends in IF is going to add an IVE, and so on and so forth. When it comes to the plural side of things aren't going to change too much. Usually the French just add the letter S directly to their word to make it plural. But I want you to look at anglais. It already has an S. So the French are not going to do anything to it to change the spelling. Another one that's not going to change is paresseux. If it ends in EUX, you're going to leave it be. Sportif, add an S. Mignon, add an S. Those are all they're going to do. That's what they're going to do to change it to make it a plural word, masculine plural. Now in the female column, what we're going to do is the same thing. We're going to take what's above and add an S to it. So petite, ES. Rouge, S. Anglaise, S. Canadian, S. Paresseux, S. Sportive, S. Mignon, S. And that is all you have to do to set up adjectives in French. Now there are a couple that follow the same pattern. I'm going to go ahead and add those here. BON follows that pattern. Active follows that pattern. Canadian, Mexican, AIN words also do that. Indian, that does that. Anglais, words like français, and sorry, I can't put an accent on there. I don't know how to do it with this computer. Rouge, I can't think of anything. Petite, there's tons. Most of them end just like that, with just a hard letter at the end. Grande, etc. Another one like rouge is faible, which means weak. Alright, so now that you know how to do this, I want you to practice a little bit. All of these words are adjectives, In French, most adjectives go after a noun, but we will talk about which ones go before at a later time. So for now, just take a look at this list and practice making these work. Thank you.